Hey folks, this is Jake here at Canadian Cutting Edge, and this is my giveaway video for two things. The giveaway for the chef's knife and paring knife. That's from the video that I did in the middle of the month. And actually, it's only about a week and a half ago, not that long ago, just before I got that bad, nasty bug and got sick, which I'm still not completely over, but getting much closer every day. I did a chef's knife, Santoku knife, 5.5 inch knife, really nice knife review by Tuo, T-U-O is the brand name. Well, they told me if I would review that knife, that they would give me a bunch of chef's knives and paring knives, not the same model as the one I reviewed, something a little less expensive, but still, they would give me a bunch of them. And so I've chosen, well, I didn't choose it, but there's 4 winners. They were chosen by random using TubeBuddy's Pick a Winner engine, and that's what I've used for most of my winners after I was doing the hat for a while, and then I found that TubeBuddy application. And what it does is you click a button and it randomly chooses a winner from all those comments in there. And so that's what I did. The knives that you're going to win, they look like this. So you get one of each, that chef's knife and that paring knife. Thing is, for some reason, they didn't want to ship the winning knives to me in Canada. And I told them I've got a sister in Nebraska. And so they wanted to ship them to Nebraska. I guess they wanted to save some money or something. Well, I want to save some money too. So they're at my sister's place. Winners, don't feel obligated, but if you could help me out by giving me a small donation, you could either donate using Patreon, which I'll talk about a little bit later, or you could just send a little bit of money through PayPal. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, that would be a way to help me repay my sister for how much it's going to cost to send out these knives to 4 different winners. These winners, I don't know if you're all in the United States or not. I've got no idea what your address is, actually. None of you have ever won anything before, but we've randomly chosen 4 winners. And I will post the list of the winners on the screen right now. And the first winner is Eddie Tagle. And the second winner is Silas Feniuck. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. The third winner is Paulo Miguel. Thank you for entering. And the fourth winner has a nickname, SouthboundSC. I assume you're in South Carolina. I used to have family in South Carolina, in Raleigh, South Carolina. You know, just up sort of in the northwest corner of the state, right? I think that's where Raleigh is. Don't remember exactly. I visited there twice. Beautiful state. So you have 1 week until next Sunday to send me your address. Send me your address at canadiancuttingedge@gmail.com, and we'll get those knives off to you. Thank you so much for entering, and it was a lot of fun. I got a lot of comments and responses on that video, so I'll be doing some more kitchen knife videos in the future. Now, the second purpose for this video is to pick the winner from Patreon. Thank you so much for being Patreon supporters. There were 11 of you that chose to support me, and you signed up in November. I appreciate that very much. 2 of you are even donating at a level of $5 a month. I really, really appreciate that. And what I said I would do is, once the month is over, I would pick a knife that is the average price plus, so the average price or a little bit more of all of the knives that I reviewed that month, and that's what the prize would be. Well, it turns out in November, my reviews were the highest average value of a knife of any month I've ever done. Part of that is because I did a couple of wee knives, which were very expensive. And so the knife that I'm going to be giving away is this guy. The value when I did the video on this, and you can check out the video and I'll give you a screenshot of it. You know, it's right around $75 Canadian, 50 something US, I think. 57.54 US. So yeah, this is a nice knife. This is the LK 5010 by Y-Start. And it's a nice knife. I really, really like this knife. And I was really thinking about keeping it, but I can always buy myself another one if I really want to. But this is a good knife. It's got my sharpened edge on it. I've lubricated it. I've optimized it in the sense of I've done just the regular maintenance to make sure that it works the way it's supposed to work. And I just went to Google and did a pick a number, random number thing between 1 and 11 inclusive, and number 5, you're the winner. So number 5 is QDP 612. QDP 612, please email me at CanadianCuttingEdge@gmail.com. I've got your email address as well at Patreon. Just confirm that your mailing address is correct on Patreon, because I don't want to mail it to the wrong address. So confirm that your mailing address on Patreon is correct. I did notice that a lot of you guys got your real names on there. If you want your nicknames to be posted on the video as the donors in the future, please change your name on Patreon. You can put in, you don't have to put your real name in for your display name. You can have a nickname on your display name. So make your display name the name that you would like me to use on my video. And here at the end of the video are all of my Patreon supporters so far. Thank you so much for being supporters of Canadian Cutting Edge. This month, you guys won a whole lot more value than I got in, but that's okay, because it's going to move forward and it's going to become such a thing where the support will actually be a big benefit for me. But that being said, GearBest did donate this knife to me, and so the only cost off of me is the cost to mail this. So I think this month, even this month, the Patreon support is actual support for this channel. So thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate you guys. And if any of you other guys watching, guys and gals, would like to support Canadian Cutting Edge, please do so. I get very little money from YouTube, and it's just expensive running a YouTube channel. It's free to upload, sure, and it looks cheap and easy to run a YouTube channel, but it's not. So thank you guys very much for being supporting for Canadian Cutting Edge. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. I've got some really good videos coming up in December. I am excited. I will be doing a series on the best of for 2017. That's coming out fairly soon. And stay tuned. Remember, always cut towards your chum and not your thumb. Bye now.